Hello everybody, good evening. I hope you're having a safe and well lockdown. I'm Zoe Lyons and well, this is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Let's be honest. Little did I know, fast forward 6 months, I'd be sitting in my own living room, having a sort of semi-corporate dining room experience. But there you go, that's life, isn't it? It's a marvellous thing. This is my living room. It's a very unique experience that we're trying to put together this evening, and it's my job to guide you through the evening, and I'll do my level best to do that. First of all, those of you who've gone all out and actually done the homework and bought all of the menu items, I hope that you've got all of the drinks lined up in front of you. I certainly have. I absolutely have. This part of the homework I very much excelled at. So there'll be a little brief musical interlude while I let you go and put your main course in the oven. See you in a sec. While that's cooking, let me explain the format of this evening to you. While each of your dishes is cooking, we have a quiz lined up for you, and you'll be able to answer the questions at the bottom of the screen, round about there. And there's also a comments section there as well underneath where you can add your comments, your thoughts along the way. And of course, we want you to do that because it's all about interaction. Tweet us pictures of your food. We want to see your courses. We want to see what you're eating. We want to see you having a good time. And please use the hashtag Lock-Down Dine-In. The first question this evening. Here we go. Which London venue is the oldest? Is it A, the Guildhall? Is it B, Hampton Court Palace? C, the Tower of London, or D, the Banqueting House at Whitehall? When you've answered, press submit. But this is to say, it's not just any old booze and food combination. Oh, no. It's been specifically chosen to complement each other by none other than our sommelier this evening. Please give a very, very warm welcome to Alice Lascelles.
Good evening, Zoe. Cheers. Well, I know it's only a Tuesday night, but I thought we could all probably do with a little bit of cheering up. So I thought we would have a drop of sparkling wine, and I've chosen two different really contrasting sparkling wines to show you this evening. And I've paired them with a variety of bruschetta. And the flavours that sparkling wine pairs really well with are sort of creamy, fatty things like goat's cheese. The one thing I should do is tell you to get prepared in the next break for the last course, where we're going to be making a cocktail.
And if you haven't already, it's a good idea to open your red wine to let it breathe. I have no idea why we do that, but Alice will tell us later. So go and do that, and I'll be back in just a sec.
I couldn't wait to let the red breathe, so I'm just at it now. I've got my microwave under here, waiting for it to go off and ping. So we're all good in the studio.
And have you got any comments or reactions coming on from people so far?
Well, I'm going to share with you from, let's have a look there, Malcolm Turner, and I assume family here around the dining room table, ready to go. And I think we've got an image of their starter. There we are.
That's lovely, Dale. Thank you so much. We'll be back with you in a bit. So here we go. We're going to crack on with the quiz, and to help me with the next part of the show, it's my great pleasure to introduce my old mucker, a very good friend of mine, a stalwart of the comedy circuit. It's the wonderful Mr. Hal Cruttenden.
I haven't created anything great, in fact, this evening. I you know, people say, oh yes, I've created something great, and you know, Shakespeare wrote King Lear when the plague was on. Well, you know, Shakespeare didn't have to deal with the amount of Netflix rubbish that we've got to watch. So it's been hot.
You lost a bit of weight, but isn't that because you were a little bit ill?
That was because I breathed in the stranger's air and got coronavirus.
How are you at quizzes, Hal?
Oh, I forgot. I was going to put my things. I've won a lot of them on telly, Zoe. What have you won again?
Oh, just Celebrity Mastermind.
So this quiz is like a memory of all the things we can't do at the moment, isn't it? It's like Olympics, theatres. It's like, which is your favourite carnival? Which is the second best? It's like which relative are you missing the most under lockdown? It's a nightmare. Anyway, yes. So it's gone back to me. Oh, have you just had an idea, Zoe?
Which means it means the next course should be ready. We are now joined all the way from LA, no less, by a great friend of mine and no stranger to the events industry. It's freestyle rapping supremo himself, Mr. Chris Turner.
So I've taken 4 suggestions from the ones that were sent in. They were, and I've written them down so you can all see. Someone said Zoom first date, which was, I think, pretty relevant. Isolation irritation, toddler tantrums, specifically in quarantine, and Trump bleach. That was probably the most common suggestion, was people saying bleach or Trump bleach in some form. So I'm going to take one more from you, Zoe, to kind of add it in for an even more live in the moment one. And I'm sure people will trust us when they say that we didn't prep this in advance. So what would you like me to add?
Doing this, so no, exactly. I'm going to give you something that I've had trouble finding in the last week. It's baking powder. Right,
I'm going to put these here so that you all can follow along. Not that it will necessarily go in that order. Let's hope they don't drop down. Right? That is my last bit of sticky tape, so I'm really rationing it there. This, lovely people, enjoying your burgers and your wine. It's going to be a freestyle rap. That is a rap made up on the spot, based entirely on those suggestions. It's never been seen before. It'll never be seen again. Please don't worry. Won't be anywhere near as atrociously, embarrassingly bad as you're expecting a privately educated, middle-class white boy to be. So let's drop this beat. Let's have some fun with this. Lift the lockdown, I can't wait to go to a restaurant for my date. Still, I'm hungry, a dating thirst. Wanna make sure I get a date, it's the first one. I can't be in the same room, so I gotta chat to a pretty lady on Zoom. You might assume I'm gonna seal the deal. I can't kiss her at the end of the meal. We order from the same takeaway. The date's going so well, but I'd hate to say at the end of the night, I say to her face, do you wanna come back to my place? She says, okay, but it's my bad. I just carry her to my bed on an iPad, smush it together, we get such pleasure. After this, we're gonna endeavor to get out of isolation. Can't wait, it is annoying. I hate all the irritation that is applied to my mental health. I'm like, where are my beans on the shelf? Where's my pasta? Where is all the sauce? It's gone. I'm so irritated. I abhor anybody that says stay inside and then walks out there. They provide no mask, no covering on the sidewalk. See a little child, why do you talk at me when I'm trying to work from home? Running around, yeah, toddlers roam. They're throwing tantrums when they can't outside play with their friends. I try and be snide and explain to them, but they're only 3, so of course they don't understand me. I'm like, kids, calm down, I know you want fun, but you gotta listen to your dad and listen to your mum. You gotta know that we can't go out to the beach. What are you doing? Don't drink that bleach. Little toddler with weird insteps says, no, maybe I can inject into my arm or into my rump. Who told you to do this? Donald Trump. Put it injected inside your lungs. What are you doing, Donald? It's really gonna have stung if you get it in. Admissions to A&E is rising up exponentially because you reached out. Everybody, each of them said get bleach and you need it often. Put it in there. Oh, me oh my. UV from a UV light going into your bloodstream. That's not fine, although technically it is a treatment for Lyme disease, but that is more alternative. Last one, I've never even heard of it in the shelves on the supermarket, and I would rather get baking soda or baking powder. I'm really struggling. Yeah, such a palaver. I call up my grandmother and father and say, have you got any in your cellar? They say, oh yes, we're a very wise fellas. We stocked up before this whole thing started. Here's a little cake. Here's a little muffin. We can share it all round with you. I need some baking powder and I'm getting into alkali and mix it with the vinegar. That's the reaction that happens when it's in there. There you go. Some stills coming live from LA.
Live from LA, my friend, Mr. Chris Turner, freestyling rap, dropping it like a, I don't know, I'm an old lady, I don't know what you drop it like, a scone, hot potato, but very, very good. Brilliant, mate, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so very much for taking time out and being part of this.
Oh, and thank you guys for all doing it, and for everyone for watching.
Lovely. Look after yourself. So, that's it. That's evening done. Well, it worked. Well, I hope it did. I hope it worked. I could have just been talking to a blank screen for an hour. But then, you know, there are worse ways to spend an evening. We've had a virtual lockdown. We've had a virtual dine-in, a rush up, a booze up, a ching up. I shouldn't have had this one. That was probably took me over the edge. So, I'm only joking. Let us crack on. Let us now, before we reveal who has won, Let's go through the answers to the quiz, because I know you want to know what the answers were. So let's go through these quickly. So question 1, which is London's oldest venue? And it is, of course, the Tower of London. Oh, of course it is. It's got ravens. It's got to be old. Question 2, how many acts performed at the 1985 Live Aid concert? And the answer is a whopping 75. It's a whopping, it was a long, long day. It went on to the early 90s. The winner of this quiz is, drum roll please, David Walters. Well done. You're getting a hamper. It's getting sent to you. Like I said, tin tomatoes, baking powder and bog roll. Very, very well done indeed. Congratulations to you all. Thank you all very, very much for taking part in this, what is basically a massive experiment. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend the evening in your living room at a very, very, very safe distance. I'm in Hove and you're probably 40 to 50 miles away, so I think that constitutes social distancing. Stay safe, stay well, stay positive, and I'll hand you back to JJ and Dale to wrap up the evening. Good night and much love.